arts online, or you'll discover why you can. There's either going to be a great reason why you can't learn martial arts online, or you're going to find one even decent reason why you can, and then you can make an educated decision. But you've got to make the decision. Can you learn martial arts or can't you learn martial arts? Because it's all going to be in here for you. It's not going to be what I think. It's going to be what you understand, what you know, what you decide to do. We're also going to be working with the collie sticks. I wanted to show you some basic footwork while we also go over some of the basic striking and silawali means weaving patterns for self-defense. But really, we're talking about why you can learn martial arts, why you can't learn martial arts, and then you make the decision, what are you going to do? You're going to train online, or you're going to wait till you have enough money to pay somebody, wait until the COVID goes away and you can get out of the house more than 3 miles and go back to the gym, or is the martial arts school even still going to be there? And I appreciate all of you who have joined as a member. I also wanted to talk about, because we're doing collie sticks, I'm going to show you the giveaway we're doing this month of this 2-piece bow staff. Not this one, maybe this one, but I've got 3 different ones, and who knows, maybe by the end of this, I'll send out more than one. Either way, I really appreciate you guys joining as a member here on Patreon, and those of you who don't have the money to send me, that's great too. It's just nice to see you too, and it's great to train with you here online. So let's talk about one reason why you can't learn martial arts online. And I'm going to start with my most least favorite, the one that I dislike the most. And while we do that, because I also want to show you the collie sticks. I've been promising we'd do some collie sticks, ESCRIMA, double fighting sticks, aRNIS, that's the other word I was looking for. So do the warm up with me if you've got your sticks. And here's another reason why you might want to get one of these 2-piece bow staffs. So this is the bow staff. I'll show you from the start. This is going to double as 2 sticks. Double as 2 weapons. You're going to have a bow staff, and you're also going to have your collie sticks. So I'm going to warm up my wrists. Warm up with me, just spinning. Go forward, go back while you do it. Make sure your hand stays closed. This is wrong. This is correct. Get that thing flexible. Number one reason why you cannot learn martial arts online, and you have likely heard this before, you need a training partner. You need to have somebody one-on-one, in person. Let me tell you for a fact, for the last year plus, I haven't been able to get that close to any of my students because of the COVID, because of the worries that everybody has, unless you're doing grappling. And let me tell you, I've been practicing a lot of jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, regular jiu-jitsu, by myself, solo training drills, because I want to show you some of the things that you're going to do with your solo BJJ training drills. And so yes, the answer is true. You have to have a training partner for some of the kinds of training that you can do. But you don't need a training partner to practice punching. You don't need a training partner to practice sprawling. It would help, right? It would definitely be better, but that's not a good enough reason. So that's one reason you can say, I just can't do it. I can't learn martial arts because I don't have a partner. And if that's your excuse, congratulations, you found one that works for you. You fought hard, you searched high and low, and you found one reason why you can't. Write it down. So write it down. Make a piece of paper. We've done this before. Pros, cons. Con, I need a training partner. So on the other side of that, the one reason why you can, because this is why you can't learn martial arts online, or why you can, because using this medium, using YouTube, you're stuck in your home anyway. Would you rather binge watch Netflix and stuff your face full of food and other bad habits, or get up, grab a couple of sticks, stand in place and spin? And understand that partner work, that partner drills, while it's very important, it's important to have somebody else there, that's not what you would do in a class if you were here with me in person or any other class, even in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You will have partner work. In martial arts like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you'll do a lot of partner work. Boxing, Western boxing, you're not going to be boxing from the start and in every class because you get injured. If you just went in and fought everybody every time, you get injured. Traditional martial arts, stick fighting, sinawali, what we're doing right now, you're not doing. It's great if you have a partner to do this with, stick to stick, practice disarms and takes away, but you can practice Sinawali. Practice your basic strikes, jabs, blocking motions. You can practice all of the flexibility drills. You can practice spinning. You can practice striking in the air. You can go high, you can go low without a partner. And if you and I were training right now together, I wouldn't have you with somebody right away, right? Yes, thank you. You just gave us 2 for the price of 1. You just said you've conscripted your wife to be your training partner. And now you've changed another person's life. You inspired them first. And I know it's your wife. I don't know if you inspired her or you just bribed her or whatever, but you got her moving with you. Now you're both getting healthy. You're both getting strong. Both. I keep putting the 3 fingers. You're healthy. You're stronger. You're both learning how to protect yourself and each other. And it's a great way to bond. If you have that great relationship, you can train your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad. Maybe there's a neighbor down the hall. They're COVID stuck in their house. You're COVID stuck in your apartment down the hallway. You see them in the stairwell, and they say, "Hey man, I'm going crazy. I need to do something." You're like, "Come down. Let's just punch together. We'll practice. Hold your hands up. I'll hold my hands up. Maybe you have no gear. Do you need gear? You don't. That's number 2. So number 1, the first reason why you can't is that you need a training partner to learn martial arts. I hear this all the time, and people criticize me, and this is going to be one of the reasons why you can or can't. I don't care what you think. And it's not that I don't care. It doesn't matter what you think. That sounds familiar. It doesn't matter what you think because it only matters what I think, what I know, what I understand, and what you think, what you know, what you understand, and the decisions that you make to take action on what you think, what you care, what you know about. Doesn't matter what I think, right? Doesn't matter what you think. Doesn't matter what the guy down the street thinks. Doesn't matter what half of the Kung Fu Nation thinks about Kung Fu Jake Mace. You probably don't know who that is. But a lot of people they love to hate this guy, but it doesn't matter what they think because the guy's just doing his thing. And you might like him, you might hate him, but he's got his reasons and he's taking action. That's the first point. The first point is taking action on what you know. So number 1, why you can't, you need a training partner. Why you can, because most of the training partner stuff that you're going to do exists in a small amount of the sparring, the one-on-one. Talking about some practical self-defense, but will you be effective learning practical self-defense without having a partner? Yes. I'm going to say it, absolutely yes, because it's all about principles. Is it better if you have someone so you can practice timing and distance, that you can practice force on force? Yeah, that's great. If you don't have it, should you not do it? I don't think so, but you've got to make up your mind and then take action on it. So number 1, why you can't, no training partner. Number 1, why you can, you don't need a training partner to do most of martial arts training. Any style, I don't care, even Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I said it before. I do all these body strengthening exercises, and then they sell dummies. I've got a BJJ dummy. You can practice on this. You said you conscripted your wife. Now you've got a training partner. So don't use that. If you found that as your reason, I'm giving you an opportunity to change it. You can hold on to that reason and keep sitting watching Netflix and binge eating or whatever it is. Binge watch, binge eating. I've noticed, I know you've seen it, people have really, this is not just a news story, people have really gained weight, right? Not everywhere, but that's a thing. People have been putting on some weight during the COVID. All right, number 2, yes, good, you will level up without a partner. Number 2 is equipment. You don't have all of this fancy equipment. I'm gonna give you a quick tour. All right, I got a letter from the landlord last night saying, that I needed to make good on the lease. Sent me a lease. I haven't signed it yet. I've been kind of stalling a little bit. Signed the lease. We're going to stay here because you guys are helping me out, keeping this thing running. So number 2 reason why you can't, you don't have the right equipment. You don't have 2 fancy ESCRIMA aRNIS collie sticks, the same ones that you're going to see in that movie. Whatever they call that. We'll have to go over the twisting. We'll work about the twisting on how you do that in the collie sticks. We'll do a little bit of that in this video, but I might run out of time. You don't have collie sticks. You didn't buy them from a martial arts supply store. You didn't find a martial arts dojo to go in and tell the sensei, I need the ESCRIMA, I need the aRNIS, I need the collie stick, please. And he said, it's 125 pounds, it's $58, whatever it costs. And so you're not going to start. But On the other side of that, make your own. Make your own nunchucks, make your own collie sticks, make your own ESCRIMA, make your own with a broomstick, with a mop stick. Find a stick outside. Take a little knife and get all the rough parts off. Sand it down so you don't get splinters in your hands, or get the splinters and then pick them out. That's always a fun project. But then start to practice. Start spinning, right? Work on your spinning, work on your Sinawali. Go high, go low. And since we're on the Sinawali and footwork, I promised you the footwork drill. So the second reason why, as we go to the floor, get ready, try not to make you nauseous, I'm going to put them here. Now, most of this style of fighting, when you fight with these sticks, you're going to move at the angle. So you put your sticks on the ground, you can put a couple pieces of tape, take some sidewalk chalk, chirp, make a nice V, and then practice. Keep it nice and tight, and make it about as wide as your hips are wide. Wide, and go out and in, out and in. And then you can push it in the other direction and practice going back at the other angle. 1, 2, 1, 2. And that, in a fast, brief nutshell, because I have a student coming in about 4 minutes, 2 students actually. An adult woman who was saying, I'm tired of feeling, tired of feeling sick and tired. I'm tired of feeling weak and people pushing me around. She has a hearing challenge and reads lips, and she brought in her almost a big man, big son, teenage son, who needs, all he's doing is playing video games night and day. And she said, we had to do something. And they're doing great. This is like their 6th week. They're killing it, coming every Friday, losing weight, getting strong, just like you are. And they could have done it from their house. They just happen to be around the corner. But the second reason you can't blame, you don't have a punching bag. You don't need a punching bag. Punch the air, right? If you were ever in the military and you have an old sea bag or a duffel bag, or you're a student and you have a book bag or a backpack or a rucksack that you put your books in, and you're not using it anymore because you got it in the 7th grade, and now you're in the 9th grade, and it has the Pokemon on it, and you don't wear the Pokemon to the high school, stick some rags in there, stuff it. Keep putting rags in there, anything with a little bit of weight. I'll tell you the best thing, if it's available to you, is that rubber mulch. They chop up the old tires and they put it around the park. While no one's looking, go get some rubber mulch. Or go to the hardware store, get you some rubber mulch, stuff it in an old backpack, tie it really tight, nice string to the ceiling, to the rafter in the basement, in the garage, in the carport, out on the solid tree at the park. You run with it, you stop, you hang it up there, and then boom, 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 and you make your own gear. This, I'm an old man now. I'm getting older. I'm 50. But when I was a kid, they didn't have any gear. You older guys and girls, you'll say it. Ask anybody over the age of like 35, maybe 40. We didn't have any of this stuff. Maybe you'd find a pair of nunchucks, but we made everything. We made our own bags. We made our own, because you had to have a lot of money to buy the title, right? This company's probably been around for 50 years. When they first came out, you had to own a gym. And then how'd you get it? You had to buy it through the catalog. You had to send away for it, and then they had to ship it to your house, and it cost more in shipping. Now you get all this stuff from AliExpress, Alibaba, goes through the drop shipper on the Amazon. It's all cheap if you can get it. But you don't need that. You don't need to spend a dime. I always say invest your time before you invest your money. Invest your time means make your own bag, make your own sticks, practice, don't wait. And remember, like I said before, this is the 2-piece bow staff. This one's more like a Joe because of the size. I'm gonna send this to one of my members. On April 15th, I'm gonna take all of you guys who are members here on YouTube or on Patreon, thank you so much. Or if you go to pasquinelli.com, PASQUINILLI.com, then yeah, it's pretty good. And so you can use it as your bow, right? You can do all the things that you would do with your bow staff, behind the back, above your head, and you can take it with you wherever you go because it'll fit in a backpack. I'm looking, seeing if they're getting out of the car yet. I got some students coming in. I'm excited. This COVID's been long and slow for the business. It's starting to finally pick up a little bit. But I got to tell you a secret. I appreciate working out with you guys so much because you kept me going for the last year and a half. And you're my first priority. I'm going to keep it going. But you can do your Sinawali, right? Yeah, with a two-piece bow. So now you have one weapon. You have two weapons. You have three. You have short swords, right? You can practice jabbing, striking. Maybe you're into the double-bladed lightsaber stuff. You know, you want to do the cosplay or whatever. I don't know. Whatever your fancy is. This is a fancy way to go. I put the link below if you want to see what these cost. If you want to invest your money, if you've already invested your time. So those are two reasons. Number three, I'm going to get to it real quick because I'm sure they're about to get out of the car. Number three, third reason why you cannot learn martial arts online, it's impossible, is because some guy made a website called McDojo, and it's a forum. Or you went to Reddit, and you typed in the question, or Quora, and you said, can I learn martial arts online? And 38 basement, bedroom, internet warriors. They're in the dark, in the basement. They take a break from playing Fortnite, suck the pizza grease off their fingers, get the Cheeto dust out from under their thumbnails, and they go over and they blink, they rub the sleep out of their eyes because they slept in 3 days, and they start typing on the Reddit, and they say, oh, because they know everything there is to know about martial arts, because they go to McDojo.com, and he said, you can't learn martial arts online, that's not real. And yeah, internet warriors. There's billions of them, and you only need one. There's really not that many. There's only about 10 really dirty, nasty people, but they get around a lot, so it seems like they're everywhere. You're going to run into them, and you typed in your question. I've really been thinking about learning martial arts. I want to get healthy. I want to learn how to defend myself. I want to do something. I've always wanted to do it since I was younger. There's something I'm passionate about. There's no school nearby. Been in the shutdown for 9 months. Can I do it? And someone gets on there and says, no. Why are you even thinking about it? Something wrong with you thinking about it. There's something wrong. And you're like, oh, okay. I knew I was. No. Don't stay off the Reddit. Stay off the Quora. Don't listen. Don't go read the McDojo guy. You know, don't get into finding every reason why you can't do something. Everybody can find out why they can't do it, right? And they fight for that. Man, I know. Oh, you can't learn because you need a partner. You can't learn because it's not authentic. You can't learn because you're not wearing the wrap around. His uniform's black. His t-shirt's white. All the reasons. They find every reason why you can't. You need one reason why you can, and then you just fight for it, and you hold on to it, and you don't let anybody get in because it's your reason. And no one has to approve the dreams and the goals you have for yourself or your family, and that includes learning martial arts online. So the third reason why you can't is because some basement warrior said you couldn't, and then the one reason why you can is don't listen to that person. Why do they have an opinion about what you're going to do anyway? What loser cares about what you're doing? Right? Remember that. And then just don't even listen to it. It doesn't matter what they think. Right? Go look that up. Doesn't matter what you think. And give yourself some laughs and some giggles, and then get to work. Find the reason why you can learn martial arts, and then do it. Don't wait for anybody's approval. Thank you so much. Thanks again for you members, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. They're coming.